Get after it, MP.
Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul. Hottest team in the land coming through. Out there, MVP.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at San Antonio, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And, you know, for the Spurs, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in the point. And for San Antonio, the dude out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Dennis in at the 5, home in the paint. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing. Your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Nembhard finds Siakam.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
To the inside. Here's Halliburton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 5, and a wide-open look from Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The dude, boom, he jams it straight down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Turner. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Here's Mathurin. His last outing, 16 points for him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The dude misses. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing. 12 points his last outing. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Spurs trail by 4. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Halliburton, that's good.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. Here's the dude. Outside for Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Hassel misses. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Indiana again missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And they take the lead.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Sacramento played superb basketball. He finished with 57 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Turner after the basket by San Antonio. They need this. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And they pick up 2.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 11. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's the dude, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Halliburton, and finished off by Halliburton.
You got to be careful with the ball around Myles Turner. This guy is so capable of anticipating and taking it away.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to the dude. Five to shoot. Gary hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Halliburton outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Here's the dude. Here's Gary. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Halliburton with the bucket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama with it. From outside the arc. Hendricks pulls it in. Nembhard with it. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hendricks. Left side, Halliburton. Here's the floater. Nice D from the dude.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson, DA.
I asked him about the challenge of facing Myles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Myles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Okay, David, thanks. Dennis, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Spurs leading by 6. Inside, here's Dennis. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And just miss after miss right now.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Jeremy Sohan. Webb out there with the dude. Then there's Valentine. And it's Phillips in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. For Indiana, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
And Indiana making a change here. Jones is checked in. Both free throws good from the dude.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Siakam looking around. With the teardrop. A rebound by Phillips.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pacers trail by 7. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
The Pacers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Siakam inside. Sohan's there. Siakam kicks to Holiday. From 13, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Spurs leading by 6. The dude passes to Sohan. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Here's Siakam, and he banks in the layup. Siakam's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
To the paint, here's the dude, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
That almost looked like that.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's San Antonio delivering the blowout. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. And let's move on and see the... And that concludes...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court right now for the Pacers. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. Here's Nembhard. Nothing on the board. Halliburton passes to Turner. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 31.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Mathurin, and the rejection by Wembanyama.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Back to Nembhard, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Here's the dude. Nembhard covering. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Pass to the dude. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 25 points in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Nembhard. Driving the lane, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
But Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Wembanyama's got 23 points. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Outside Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Mathurin finds Nembhard. Makes it off the glass. Nembhard's got 7 points for the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's the dude. Nembhard grabs the board. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Siakam. The shot missing. Spurs have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Timeout called the Pacers. The Spurs making a switch here. Rice has checked in. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Tyrese Halliburton.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Fires away from way outside. It's good from long range. Siakam's got 9 points.
Well, we talk about Siakam stretching to the three-point line. He knows no bounds out there. My goodness, that was long.
Takes the three. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Here's the dude, and he goes in for the dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Pass to Nembhard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's the dude. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Now Nembhard. From the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's the dude. He's covered by Halliburton. Pacers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Pacers. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term. Pacers trail by 18. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The dude out there with Webb. And it's Valentine in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Boston, no good. The Spurs shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Pass to the dude. And it's in there. The dude's got 29.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
There's the pick for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Castle's checked in for Webb. San Antonio leading by 20. Here's the dude. And the shot goes in. The dude's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Back to Sabonis. And stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Sohan. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second makes sense.
Here's the dude. Wembanyama looking it over. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Here's Hendricks. And it's off from three-point range. The dude passes to Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Jones has got his first points of the night.
Well, there's good genes with Domantas Sabonis. Arvydas a great passer. His son, excellent as well.
Here's the dude, and the shot goes in. 33 points for the dude.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Jones, the pass to Boston. To the middle. Knocked loose. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Knight.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Castle. The three. Hands it from downtown.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Hendricks. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Boston. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Valentine. Pacers with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that one drops.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Here's the dude. Lays it up off the glass. The dude's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Both teams will make substitutions. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Turner passes to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The dude, and he uses the glass on the layup. The dude's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Nembhard with it. Drives to the hoop. The dude grabs the miss. The Spurs have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Castle. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana.
Hey, who got him?
You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Pass to Siakam. Will it go? The rebound by the Spurs. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Down low. Turner inside, guarded by Price. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's the dude. Vassell outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And so it's Indiana with it. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Siakam outside. Hits it from three-point range.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Davison, the pass to the dude. They set the pick. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Here's the dude. Nembhard covering. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
Phillips, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the free throw, no good. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the dude.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's Mathurin. The teardrop falls in.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Pass to Price. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's the dude. Out to Price. And here is Vassell. 4 on the clock. There's the three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Halliburton outside. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And guys, at this point, just a side note, they've got this one sewn up. He's probably headed to the bench one way or the other.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great win tonight, MP. They call this place the phone booth. So dial up a dough.
Welcome to the 2K TV Rap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K games.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some trash.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Castle in at the 1. And for the Wizards, we've got Sarr, and it's Murphy in at the 4. And, Coach, about halfway through the season now, players starting to feel the wear and tear, it would seem.
Yeah, but, Brian, I think it's even more mental than physical. It's the preparing for games every night, competing against the best players in the world. It takes a toll on everybody, players, coaches. You've just got to bring great energy and enthusiasm every night.
Here's Castle. Here's the dude. Count that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Carrington, no good. Here's the dude. Pass to Castle. And there's a pick. Launches a 3. Sarr pulls it in. To the middle. Now here's Murphy. He's closely guarded. And here they go on a free run to the bucket.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Carrington. He got a piece of it. Here's the dude. Driving to the basket, and he banks in the layup.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Back to Murphy. Here's Sarr. Out to the right wing. Here's Hardy. And another miss by Washington.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Valentine can't get it to go.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success. Year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
The shot by Hardy, no good.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Here's the dude. Last game out, he had 44. Pass to Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Wizards. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And it's Washington with the ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Carrington, no good. Spurs lead by 4. To the inside. Valentine can't get it to go.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hardy, the pass to Sarr. From the arc. Finley can't hit. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Down low. Pass to the dude. Outside Wembanyama. Shoots over Sarr. Wembanyama with a bucket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the left wing. Outside Murphy. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Hardy, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Here's Hardy. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Murphy. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
What? Wait.
Time.
Wizards trail by 10. We've got George, also Bobby Portis out there, and it's Grimes in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's the dude. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
San Antonio leading by 12. The 3 from Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Poole, following the bucket by the Spurs. Poole gets it in close.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Pass to Phillips. Here's the dude, guarded by Poole. Here's Castle. Here's the dude. 10 points for him, Castle. And he gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Grimes. George, right side. And another basket for Washington. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Out to the right wing. From deep. It's hauled in by Carrington. The Wizards trail by 12. Here's Grimes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Portis down low. Pass to Grimes. Here's Carrington. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Phillips. Spurs lead by 12. And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Hey, Brian. With the trade deadline looming ahead, it's the Brooklyn Nets in transaction news.
They wanted to add more size, and there aren't many bigger players than Kristaps Porzingis, but it's the skill set that truly makes him special and unique. He's a terrific shooter, facing up or back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor as well, and he's a willing and able distributor. And then on the defensive end, one of the premier shot blockers in this league, just a major pickup.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Pacers, delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 44 points, and he was dealing assists all around. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Now here's Portis. No points yet. Tipped away. This one for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Castle, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And the Wizards with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. No coverage that time. Portis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to the dude. Here's Castle. And there's the screen. Dennis can't hit. Wizards trail by 16. Here's Grimes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Sars checked in for Portis. Here's Hardy. Pass to Murphy. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Price. Hey, expanding his range. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break. You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. He hits the second from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And he nails the third. Spurs lead by 15. Here's the dude. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Washington has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Grimes has got 7 points here in the quarter.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Dennis, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Wizards trail by 18. Hardy, the pass to Sarr.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Here's Finley. Still without a bucket. Pass to Sarr. Shot clock at 5. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Here's Hardy. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Here's Sarr. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so it's San Antonio up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word.
They've been fearless tonight. That kind of attitude becomes contagious. I mean, look how many times they've gotten to the stripe.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
Great move to get one of the most unique players in the league, Porzingis. 7'3", KP brings serious size to your team. He can really shoot the basketball also. And you love that he's a playmaker and he makes a concerted effort on the glass.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Washington has possession, trailing by 19. And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got Castle, and it's Valentine in at the 4-man position. Here's Sarr. Shoots from the baseline. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Valentine passes to the dude. With the teardrop. Doesn't go in. Third miss out of 9 shots. The Wizards shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Inside, here's Murphy. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And it's in there. The dude's got 18 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
That shot wide open. He's got 5.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Valentine. Here's the dude. 18 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The dude's got 20 points.
Like a matador. Ole! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Sarr. 6 points for him. Pass to Finley. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. The shot by Hardy, no good. Spurs lead by 18. Here's the dude. Shakes him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Here's Hardy. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's the block. On the take. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Finley. Left side Murphy. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's the dude. After the basket by Washington. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards trail by 20. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Murphy. Pass to Carrington. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's the dude. He's got 24, and there it is for him. The dude's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Finley. Now Murphy. No good off the glass.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Murphy. He's got 13.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Going inside, the dude gets the bucket.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Finley. He's scoreless. Pass to Murphy. Tries the 9-footer, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's the dude.
Hey, who's watching now? Shoot that guy.
Outside Wembanyama. From the high post, and the shot goes down. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Here's Finley, covered by Wembanyama. Sarr passes to Finley. Here's Hardy. San Antonio with a rebound.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Basket's good. Finley's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
The 3 from Wembanyama hits the three-pointer.
And since the halftime break, Their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Sarr. Give him 8. Pass to Finley. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Down low. Here's the dude. It's hauled in by Carrington. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's Murphy. No good with the triple.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
That one goes. Count it. The dude's got 16 in the second half.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You take a look at Murphy. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Dennis gets the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And it's Washington with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. To the paint. Here's Sarr. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
A minute 4 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Portis outside. Poole outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Dennis. He has 7. And he knocks down the first one. And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. George outside. Here's the pick. Here's Poole. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Here's the dude. He's got 34. Pass to Dennis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Shooting one. And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
One shot.
There you go.
Poole outside. with 4 on the clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so the San Antonio Spurs cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And with the 4. San Antonio ends up going with a new group.
We're going out.
We've got Sarr, and it's Murphy in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Hey, right here.
The dude passes to Valentine. Here's the dude to the right side.
Hey, balance it out.
5 on the clock. And the layup is good. The dude's got 36 points.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Murphy. Here's Sarr. Pass to Hardy. Looking to get it going. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Washington. Murphy's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Hardy. And that one drops. Hardy's got 4 points this quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
There's the drive. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by the Wizards. Carrington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sarr. Blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. The Spurs making a switch. The Wizards call timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Here's Carrington. A good-looking shot from the wing. Carrington's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
And the shot goes. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Outside Murphy. Pass to Carrington. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's the dude. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Valentine. Here's the dude. Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the dude. And he drops it in from the low post. The dude's got 40 points.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Here's Hardy. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the dude.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting about 32% during this fourth. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. The dude's got 42 in the game.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Now here's George. Defense is right there. Lets it fly. Washington again can't hit. Here's the dude. And a miss there on the triple. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Davison, and that's going to be a travel. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. This team is mid at best. We'll get that win.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Victor Wembanyama.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Collins, Tyler Hero out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Williams. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, they've got Castle. Sohan is out there with the dude. Then there's Webb. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And guys, there's no question that MP's team is one of the best on offense. And they want to prove that good offense wins over good defense.
Yeah, and they've stood up to the goal so far. But don't expect that every time out. This is the NBA, and shooters can get hot or cold in an instant. Regardless, I expect this one to be tight.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Hero from long range drains it from beyond the arc.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
There's a screen. Here's McBride, guarded by Webb. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to the dude. Here's Castle. 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hero passes to Okogie. Pass to Collins. Shot from 12. And good. You got the English that time as it falls.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Here's the dude. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Outside, Hero. Now Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. Number 1, the Spurs.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Collins against Webb. Here's McBride. A rebound by the Spurs. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, these teams were not on even ground last year, but no matter what it looks like on paper, we see teams make big turnarounds every season.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. The Clippers trail. Outside Collins. Back to Hero. Pass to Okogie. The Clippers need to get off a shot. No good on the 3. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Here's McBride after the made shot from the dude. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in. McBride's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Rebound by Williams. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Over in the corner, Hero. Outside Collins. Pass to Hero. From deep. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Castle. Here's Sohan. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Here's Okogie. Still yet to score. Here's the dude. Here's Gary. Goes back up. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Williams. Now, Hero. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's deflected. They retain possession. Okogie, he's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. Spurs have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's the dude. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Now McBride. He's got 5 inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
And the basket is good. 16 points for the dude.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Okogie for 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Now here's Milton. Pass to Collins. Vassell against Milton. Fires the three. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's the dude. Now here's Vassell. Defended by Milton. The 19-foot shot and the basket by Vassell. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Pass to Collins. Leonard on the wing. Shoots from the corner. No good there.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Leonard. Still without a basket. Outside Collins. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
The dude misses. Clippers trail by 4. Stripped away. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded by Collins. Count that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Leonard from 13 feet. It goes down.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Pass to Wembanyama. 46 seconds left in the first. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Here's the dude. He's covered by Sasser. Vassell against Milton. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 4. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Get him, MP.
Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. Hero comes in for Shake Milton. Here's Post. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. For the 3. Hero, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Marcus Sasser. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Post in at the center. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Spurs. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And that one's good, the dude.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Post. Leonard with the ball. Now Sasser to the middle. Leonard inside, guarded by Webb. Good D by Webb. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Oklahoma City was all business. He scored 40 points, and he was efficient out there. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Price is checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Webb.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside, Hero. The three. The rebound by Davison.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to the dude. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 9. The steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The dude's got 9 points in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
McBride with the ball. He has 7. Outside, Hero. From downtown, shot clock at 6. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at Castle. He's pulled in a lot of votes. Nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Wembanyama against Hero. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to McBride to the left side wing. Outside Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Here's the dude. He's covered by Hero. The dude passes to Vassell. Plenty of space. And the Spurs scoring again. 1:27 left in the first half. And a wide open look for Hero. No good on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's the dude. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Spurs have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Valentine's checked in for the Spurs. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Now McBride. He's got 7 to stop the run. Sinks the triple. McBride's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Spurs leading by 11. Stolen by Hero. And the layup's good off the glass. Hero's got 13.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Wembanyama passes to the dude. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to the dude. A floater. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Rob. Driving inside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Hero, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And so it's San Antonio looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Great move to get one of the most unique players in the league, Porzingis. 7'3", KP brings serious size to your team. He can really shoot the basketball also. And you love that he's a playmaker and he makes a concerted effort on the glass.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Spurs.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Castle is out there with Webb. And it's the dude. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Spurs leading by 13. Takes a 3. Here's Gary. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Hero from long range. Webb pulls it in. The Spurs shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. Here's the dude.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Outside, Hero. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. From deep, Collins. Webb pulls it in. Webb's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 14-point game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Outside Collins. Pass to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Collins no good. Spurs leading by 14. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan. He can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to McBride. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Webb. Here's the dude. Here's Sohan. No scoring in this one. Count that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Okogie. Now McBride. Guarded by Webb. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Good as the jump shot falls. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Now a look at the stats for Marcus Sasser.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Collins kicks to Hero. Drills it from outside. Hero's got 21.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. He's covered by Hero. Here's the dude. And there's the drive. And good that time. The dude's got 43 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
All going up court. And it goes down 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 19. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Clippers trail by 19. Here's McBride. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the paint. Yep, it counts.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Hero passes to Collins. Here's a Kogi. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Leonard, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Hero. Clippers trail by 21. Poked away. And the Spurs pushing it up now. On up the court. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Kolek has got 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Leonard missing. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 16-5 run here.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And it's Vassell in for Webb. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Clippers. Outside Williams. Sasser with it. He's got 5. Outside Collins. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Vassell. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Leonard. No good again that time. San Antonio's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Milton, banked in off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to the dude. Here's Kolek. He's got 10. Launches it. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Milton, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Milton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. That's good from the dude. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:31 left to play here in the third. And here is Milton, and Leonard has it in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 13 points.
You set him up, more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Here's the dude. Again, what an avalanche!
And his extraordinary offensive play has put him in an elite group.
Yeah, when it comes to the number of 50-point games in a season, he is now number 5 all time. And it's Leonard missing. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. It's good. Kolek has got 7 points for the quarter. The Clippers shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Shot from 16, and it's Leonard again missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. They grab their own miss. Here's Kolek. The three-pointer, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% from the floor. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That is his first foul. Team's deciding to change it up. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Long range from the inbound, and the basket by Webb.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
So for the Clippers right now, Kawhi Leonard is out there with John Collins. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Hero into the point. Here's the dude. And the layup is good. The dude's got 53.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Now McBride. Pass to Collins. Outside Leonard. From the line. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
The free throw good. Here's the dude. He's covered by Hero. The dude passes to Sohan. Puts the move on. The Clippers grab the miss. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Dennis. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
The 15-footer. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 23.
And savvy play by Hero, using the pull-up jumper to catch the defense off guard.
Webb the pass to the dude. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Outside, Hero. Williams sets a screen for Hero. Yep, that one goes. Hero's got 12 points in just the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, San Antonio. Deflects the pass.
Get the perimeter. Ball.
Now Hero. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 27.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
To the inside, here's the dude. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 5th rebound in this one. McBride with the ball. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. See you next time.
Another game, another win. I have to work tomorrow. Great music. Great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Victor Wembanyama.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Castle, and it's Phillips in at the 5. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Black in at the 1 spot. Well, both of these organizations have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Here's Banchero. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Banchero will score it in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper in rhythm there.
Here's the dude. Coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Floats one. Driving inside. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Webb. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
Pass to Black. No good with a layup. And it's San Antonio's ball. Here's Phillips. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Perkins. Wagner with a screen. To the wing, right side. Banchero against Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Banchero in the post. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Launches it. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Black. Over to the wing. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Wagner for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
It's both from the stripe.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
It's stolen. Pass to the dude. Here's Castle. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's the dude. Clock at 6. 18 feet out. Wembanyama's shot is good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
The 3 ball. Shot's good by Black. Black's got his second basket on the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Wagner, the pass to Perkins. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs lead by 3. Pushing it up now. It's hauled in by Black.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Wagner outside from behind the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Pass to Perkins. Now here's Wagner. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Here's Black. Sinks the tray. Black's got 8.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
First in opponent points per game, and for the most part, they take good shots. Top 5 in field goal percentage. This is a coach who preaches efficiency.
And you got to commend the defensive effort. They are #1 in opponent field goal percentage because they play for one another on this end and take pride in shutting down whoever they play. Yes, it's good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And there's the drive. Black. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 10.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Pass to Webb. Here's Castle. Here's the dude. There's the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Banchero outside. Here's Perkins. No made baskets yet. Open shot, Banchero. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Black. He's got 10. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Perkins. Yep, count it.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
San Antonio leading by 3. Outside Wembanyama. Here's the dude. He has 6. Now Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. The dude passes to Wembanyama. And he comes up with a bucket.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
So it's Orlando now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Banchero. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's the dude. He shoots it. The shot by Webb, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Wagner with a steal. Here's Black, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Banchero, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Out left to the wing. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. The dude passes to Webb. Baseline jumper. He gets it in there. Webb's got 7.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Grizzlies, delivered quite a performance. He added 43 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Gillespie. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's the dude. And down it goes. 2 points. Give him 8 points now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Holland. Back to Wagner. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Wagner. Banchero outside. Pass to Gillespie. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Spurs. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Magic trail by 7. Banchero outside. Two on the clock, and he lays it in. Banchero's got 6 points. Here's the dude, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. San Antonio on top, up by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Antonio ends up going with a new group.
D up on them.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Wembanyama, and it's Davison in at the 2. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Magic trail by 19.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Here's Holland. He's coming off a 25-point game against Utah.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
Here's Black. They set the pick. The three.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to the dude. Wembanyama, high post. It's good from the top of the key. Wembanyama's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Holland. Here's Perkins. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Here's the dude. Phillips' shot is off. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the jam by George.
Well, that's a really decisive and impressive read by Wagner, setting up his teammate nicely for the hoop.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Spurs lead by 19. Here's the dude. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 assists tonight.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's Black. 17 points in the game. Perkins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Perkins has got his second basket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's the dude. 11 points in the game. Got it. Good job in the low post. 1:29 left in the first half. Here's Black. With the floater. And the layup is up and in. Black's got 9 points in the quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Green's checked in for Orlando. Walsh is checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Davison. San Antonio leading by 20. Inside. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Just 4 to shoot. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Wembanyama, screen on Wagner. A nice shot by Walsh. Walsh has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Down low. Green in the post. Good on the bucket. Green's got his first 2 points.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Black passes to Wagner from outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Wagner's got 8 points in the quarter. And so it's San Antonio, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Spurs.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's the dude. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. Number 1, San Antonio.
Well, you look at how they dominated at the defensive end. They're good on the ball, they're good in help, and they get back in transition.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Black in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's the dude. Rebound by the Magic. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the dude. Shot clock at 5. To the left side wing. Webb. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Banchero no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Phillips. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Perkins. Wagner outside. Banchero outside. Let's go with a 3. And another miss by Orlando.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Banchero. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Black. He's got 19. Count it. Black's got 21 points in the game.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Here's the dude. Pass to Wembanyama. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And he can't hit the second. The Magic have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Wagner, right side. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Misses from close range. Pass to the dude. The 3 is up. And it's Perkins with a rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
To the paint. Wagner. Yep, that one goes. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Count it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Banchero outside. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. Here's Phillips. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Perkins. Takes the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Phillips has got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. It's picked off. Wagner outside. Right wing. Banchero with it. Wagner outside. 4-3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Spurs making a switch here. San Antonio leading by 19. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Holland, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's Castle, defended by Wagner. Clock at 4. The dude. San Antonio again can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Black. He's got 21. Picked his pocket. All alone. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Magic trail by 19. Pass to Holland. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's the dude. He takes it in.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Wagner for 3. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Valentine. Here's the dude. Here's Castle. Give him 8 points now. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now Banchero. Here's Black. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And Wagner gets it to go.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
To the middle. Here's the dude. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Wagner. Again, Wagner missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Castle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You look at the Magic, they're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding.
And looking at Orlando, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And a look now at some of the league's impact players, the top 3-point shooters at small forward. Second is Devin Vassell.
And if you're trying to defend anyone on that list, you have a dilemma. Do you crowd the guy on the perimeter and potentially give up the blow-by, or do you give up the three?
Well, I think you've got to take the first approach. You got to get up into them. You can't give these guys any space to shoot the three.
And it's Wagner missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Orlando's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And here is Williams. He's got 5. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Vassell passes to the dude. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The dude's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Williams. Takes a 13-footer. Yes, on the jumper. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Wagner. Well, the Magic's shooting around 41%. Black passes to George. Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Gillespie's checked in for Black. And Kolek gets it to go.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Wagner. 15 points in the game. Holland gets the bucket.
Wagner, he'll find the wide-open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Pass to Kolek. Here's the dude. And the layup falls. The dude's got 24.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Wagner for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's the dude. And he gets that one. The dude's got 13 in the second half.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And a miss there off the inbound. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Gillespie passes to Wagner. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
That one drops for him. And he's got 28 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so the San Antonio Spurs with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Devin Vassell. He's out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Dennis in at the center position, locking down the middle. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the dude. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 6 assists in the game. From downtown, fires in the triple.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
San Antonio leading by 22. Here's Sohan. Lays it up and banks it in.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Gillespie passes to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Back to Wembanyama. Takes a 3. Orlando with the rebound. Outside, Williams. Gillespie passes to Banchero. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. And Williams over to help. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. The crossover. Rips it home off a terrific move.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Shot is good by Gillespie.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Here's the dude. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Green's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Gillespie. Banchero outside. Over Wembanyama. Banchero no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Green with a screen on Wembanyama. The 3 from Banchero. They get the rebound. Green finds Williams. The 3. The rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got 7 rebounds in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half. but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke. More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Williams from long range. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
The Magic have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Black. Outside, Williams. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
The Dude's shot is off. And so it's MyCareer who brings it up for Orlando. For three. He buries it from three.
You can't leave MyCareer open from three either because he makes shots from everywhere.
The Dude gets the bucket. The Dude's got 41.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Holland. Outside, Green. Green, a screen. Here's Black. Misses the three. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Here's the Dude. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Outside, Williams. Fires for 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Phillips has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the basket by Castle.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Green. Williams with it. Here's Black. Soft touch off the glass. Black's got 23 points.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Orlando shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Pass to MyCareer. Here's Black on the wing. Green beyond the arc. Black no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Castle. Williams grabs the board. The Magic shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Black. Outside, Green. Here's Williams. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. The Dude gets the bucket. The Dude's got 47 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Black. Orlando again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's the Dude. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Black passes to Perkins. On target from range.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's the Dude. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Perkins. Banchero outside. Wagner outside. Hardenstein passes to Black. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That free throw misses. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Pass to the dude. Wembanyama with it. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And he rebounds again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it. The Magic shooting an average of 43% from the floor.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a huge performance it was for the dude.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Yep, that one's good. The dude's got 55.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Off the mark there with a three. To the inside. Here's the dude. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Wagner. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and
they really thought they had a chance tonight.
Fans we've seen yet. Make sure you disappoint them.